Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Celts. In this episode, we will have to solve problem with happiness somehow, and also I decided to peace out with the Inca. We should be able to get a nice peace deal from them, so that will help us with the income. We'll use the time we'll get that way to heal our army, get maybe some more units, and in the next war we will attack Cusco and Machu at the same time. And once we raise Machu, we will start the city here, secure this area, and then we just decide what we do next. We'll see, because I kind of expect some problems, most likely to the east. I think Poland may try something, maybe even Korea, but Korea has a trade route with us, so that's less likely. But we'll see. I don't want to plan too much ahead because too many things can happen. Also, we have this problem with Shaka. We already know that he is aggressive, so we'll see what we can do when this peace deal ends. Where do we start? I think we start by sending one of our Pictish warriors north. I first want to pillage the copper, then we can peace out. So 2 more turns. Let's end the turn. Also, yeah, here you can see that that will be a pretty good peace deal, but it will have to wait. But I manually assigned the citizens in the city to work as much production as possible so that we can get the settler here faster, and I will wait until we get the settler, and I'll probably keep the city for a while, probably until we get Cusco, and later I'll just ignore this area. I think get a citadel somewhere so that we get at least the horses, but I don't think it's worth it settling this location. It would be in between 4 of our cities, and yeah, that's just too much. This is a huge map, so we want to go with as few cities as possible. Okay, you can move, and right, we can pillage right away. Go. And how much money? 75 gold. That's decent. That was definitely worth it. Move away. We still have to control our workers manually. I still can't afford to finish those roads, although I may have to do it, at least some. How does it look like with unhappiness from isolation? Yeah, we have 5 unhappiness from isolation. It's a big part of our current problem. Which means I may have to send some more workers to just work on the road from Edinburgh to Dublin, and then probably to Truro. Just connect these 3 cities. Let me see. Here we should get a discount on the routes, right? 50%. So that will help us with the income. So also help us with the happiness, but we'll need more units as garrisons. I don't have a choice. I have to finish at least some roads. I think this is where we start, and then we'll see what's gonna be next. Okay, peace treaty. I want to get as much money as possible from him, so it's gonna be... Come on, it's gonna be I said 13 and 351. Everything that we can get. Yeah, we can't get luxury on top of that, so I'll just take this, and it's good enough. Good. Now, with this amount of money, we have barracks anywhere? I don't think so. Have barracks in our capital. You are building barracks. Oh, you have barracks. Okay, so if you want to buy units, it's gonna be in Cardiff. $578. How many archers do we have? We have 2 archers. Wouldn't mind getting some more, but on the other hand, Pictish warriors are really good. Let's get... Let's get a Pictish warrior now. I'll send this guy maybe here in case Poland tries something, and if they don't, then he'll join the army that would attack Machu. Okay, go. And by the way, can we sell something? We have copper, but that's the copper.
Proceed.
Yeah, we are getting here, and I am planning to raise the city. But it will take a while until I start raising the city, so I may as well send the. Sell the copper now.
Go ahead.
It will hurt our happiness even more. If we can get a good deal somewhere. Who has money? You don't have money. You don't have money. You do have money, but you won't be willing to pay anything. You have a lot of money. 5 gold per turn might be worth it. Still like to get more. What about you? It's less. You don't want copper. You don't have money. You don't have money. You have a lot of money, but you don't want copper. And what was the best option? Shoshone, I think. For 5 gold per turn. And we are down to 3 happiness. But once we get the next social policy, that should improve. Okay, go. I will have to figure out how to get more culture. Denouncing, yeah, that was to be expected. And you are denouncing me as well. Still don't think that he's gonna declare war on us, but this definitely makes the defense of our southern border a bit more important matter. Let's actually move you south. Okay, and we'll go on this style and start working on the road to our capital. Okay, about this city. I think the best location is on top of the Bison. We definitely want to have a coastal city, and we don't want it to be too close to Cardiff. And I think the Bison is in between, exactly in between Cardiff and the city that I'm planning on this tile. It will give us the horses. Copper is in range. Well, basically just horses. 1, 2, 3, and the cattle. Marble is in range. Well, it won't be the best city ever, but we have to start the city in this area. Right. Start the city somewhere else to get more. I don't think so. Cattle is in the range. Yeah, the only 2 tiles that I really want to get from this city are the horses. Okay, on top of the bison is the best tile. What is this? Inca denounced you, Korea denounced you. We know about that. And... oh, by the way, we do have the Mandir in the capital, so next we want to get missionary. Almost forgot to switch. We want to figure out how good or how bad our belief is, if going for apostolic tradition was a mistake. Okay, more people hate each other. This is to be expected. And Askia declared on Shaka. Good job, Askia. If you could keep Shaka busy for me, I'd be really glad. And you'll stay in the city for now. How many units do we have around here? And the archer. The archer can just hide behind the city. And I think... Oh, we have a garrison here, and I'm sending this guy as well, and one more is heading for Truro. Let's just send this guy like halfway to Dublin. And if we have problems to the south, he can quickly go there. If we have, or if we want to attack Machu, we will create the army group somewhere in this area, so he'll be close. And once we get more money, we'll buy another Pictish warrior and send him north. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Capital is still growing. How does it look like the Great Scientist? 2 turns. Let's just log the last jungle tile. Sold to Ethiopia. Oh. He doesn't have money. Guy probably doesn't want salt. You don't have money, you don't have money. Come on, there are people with money. Shaka won't pay anything. This guy has salt. Korea. Nope. Askia doesn't have money. What about you? That'll be 4 gold per turn. Did I check this guy? I think I did. And Poland. That would be maximum 4 gold per turn. I think we're gonna sell the salt to Arabia. 4 gold per turn. Not the best deal ever, but it will have to do for now. 45. We better move this guy south a bit. And can start the city down to 2 happiness. Well, doesn't look too good. Work the horses, that's fine. And I hope the border expands either to the copper or to the lake. For production, again, there are quite a few towns that we want to get as soon as possible, so we'll start with Monument, and we still need more culture. That's gonna be our biggest problem. We can't get culture anywhere easily, so we have to focus on it as much as possible. Next. And just go this way. All the units in this area will be ready to either defend, work together. I think we can work together. Yes. But what I was saying, they can defend either here or here, and they are prepared to join the attack on Machu in 30 turns. What are you doing? He's probably trying to get to the copper. Possible he still can't embark. Okay. That's odd, but that's probably the reason why he's sending the worker around. 45, 45. Start the road. And of course the border grew in the wrong direction. Oh well. Next, what is our unit cap? 16. We'll have to build some barracks because we'll need to increase that. We'll have to have at least 2 offensive armies on top of all the garrison units. So increasing unit cap will be quite important. We have to secure this whole area as soon as possible. Hopefully, this is just a peninsula, and once we are done with that, we will be able to just merge those armies and use them on only one side. This is horrible when we have to fight like on all sides. Okay, about scientists. We are working all these tiles. I think I'll just buy this hill and get the academy here. We have enough food, so I prefer academy with production. And by the way, to answer a question, why I'm using great people for tile improvements, mostly around my capital, while sometimes I have cities, for example, with desert tiles. Those cities don't have enough tiles they can work, and I still use the great people around my capital. It's because I built most of the wonders, world wonders, national wonders in my capital, and these buildings sometimes give the percentage increase, like 10% extra, whatever, science in the city where it's built. So I'm trying to get all these bonuses in one city, and to get maximum from these percentage bonuses, I need to increase the flat yield as much as possible. The higher the flat yield, the more I'm getting from the percentage yield. So that's the reason why I'm stacking up as much as possible, or as high yields as possible around my capital. It works especially for science and production. So that's just explanation, and was a question in comments, so now you know, guys. Okay, let's lock the horse. And next. So you're done with the cattle. We really could use pastures on horses, but I think the road is even more important. I really want to have at least 2 workers working on it. So let's send this guy south. The other one can then do something about the horses. 1 happiness. Well, this will be close. Our cities will still grow. We needed the next social policy desperately. Also, we'll get that salt in what? In 6 turns, that will help. Oh, and I wanted to do another thing. City-state, hey. But what I wanted to do after philosophy, come on, philosophy, we won't go for education, we will go for ironworking. Because we need to get the ability to remove jungle that will allow us to improve the salt around our capital and get another luxury. Or actually, another copy of a luxury. I didn't realize we already had. We will have the spices from Dublin. But still, it's another copy that we can sell. Next. Okay, you can stay. I don't like these units. I don't like them at all. But it seems they might be heading to Poland, maybe? I think if he wanted to declare, he would have declared while he had the units here. And I really don't think that Korea wants to lose the caravan. Okay, 21 turns, but I don't think we have to worry about growth in our capital too much. Apostolic traditions should help. So let's work the academy immediately. Nope, he did it. Oh, come on, dude. I was actually pretty sure that he wouldn't do it, and I was wrong. What can we do with Korea? We definitely can't capture his cities. We could try Busan, but why would we do that? Look at that. He already has walls, strength 21. It is not gonna fall without some damage from catapults. And we'll probably need like 3 catapults to take this in a reasonable time. We can still just go after his units. We'll go this way, and this guy will go here. That's 3 Pictish warriors with an archer. How much money do we have? 181. It's gonna take a while until we can buy another. I think I will send... How are we gonna do it? I will send this guy south as well. And this one will replace him in Dublin. And that will be 4 Pictish warriors with an archer. Should I focus on Korea now? Look at that. Look at how he is expanding. Dude. We can't just let Korea survive and thrive. He's a monster in the late game. Yeah, this is a problem with large maps. Everyone has so much room to grow. But for now, we will just fight him. We will just keep killing his units. And we'll see if we can get enough money for catapults to maybe attack Jeonju. And also, peace treaty with Shaka just ended. Yeah, this will be fun. I'll have to focus on happiness and income so that we can get more units and then increase the cap so that we can get even more. A monument into well, we need more production. We need the city to grow, or grow and produce faster. Okay, this will help a little bit with the unhappiness. And where do we send this guy? I think we send him to Truro and he'll start working on this road. Go. Okay, that's enough. There was the cavalry and chariot archer, so I want to make sure they can't get through to our city. And move closer, but stay here for now. I need the remaining warriors to arrive first. Problem is, with strength 21, the city will be doing a lot of damage, so I won't be able to just send units to the city and tank the shots. So I won't be able to do it for too long. Okay, market. That'll definitely help. What is the problem here? Isolation. It's only isolation. Okay, let's go for barracks next. Legend founded who? Mongolia started religion. Well, good for them. And you're done with the farm, so let's move north to those horses. Okay. Units. Possible that someone just bribed him to declare? I don't think so. He just denounced us and declared because he hates us. Surprised he's not attacking. Oh, there we go. Can we kill the chariot archer? I think we can. Quite a lot of damage. Can move south so that we get the flanking bonus, and now we just kill him. Good. That works. And the question is, does he have mathematics? Well, let's find out. I'll send these guys closer, and if he has mathematics, the city will do damage. If not, they'll make everything a bit easier. And cities are still growing, but somehow our happiness is going up. Barracks into... I wouldn't mind getting a caravan, but we don't have a trading partner that would be safe to trade with. Just build catapult or two. But I'm really neglecting my science. We are getting some decent science from our religion, or will be getting, but yeah, I think I still can't afford to completely ignore all the science buildings. 45. Here's the salt. Okay, let's send this guy to improve second tile with horses and build the road this way. 45. And next. You'll stay in the city hall. 9 turns for the next social policy. And 6 turns for the hang guidance. Horseman attacking and Poland, come on. Did he just block the tile that I wanted? No. Okay, good. This tile is still available, or it's not available now, but once you get rid of Machu, it will be available unless someone starts city here, which is possible, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Incan city, one of these two tiles. But if it's Incan city, we just raise it. If it's Polish city, that might be a problem, because Poland might be the only friend we have around. How does it look like with our relations? He is what? He's friendly? Yep. Territorial disputes, of course. Dolia. It's not so bad. Listen, Poland. Do you have embassy? No, not yet. Try to improve our relations and maybe stay friendly with them, even with him taking some city locations that I wanted. We can just grow in different direction. Let him live for now. Maybe make him our trading partner. Later, just vassalize him. Okay, and he didn't take damage from the city, so they can't reach us yet, which is pretty good. Move back. I want to fight the horsemen closer to my city. And we just got another settler that can go north. Go. Can I move the archers somewhere where you'd be able to attack Korean units? No, you'd be too exposed. I could maybe move him here because from this hill he can reach this tile, but that's about that. 45. Definitely do some damage to this guy. Yeah. More science. We don't want to grow too fast right now. With more science, we'll get to more culture and more happiness faster. Okay, next. How many religions are still available? 0. So who started the last one? Persia. This, and he really moved closer. Well, that was stupid. Lose the city strength and get as much experience as possible. Let's get a kill for this guy. This one can heal meanwhile, and you guys... Actually, it's probably better to heal outside of enemy territory. You can heal where you are. And next. Now we get the missionary, so let's find out how much food we get. Oh, hey. Can we kill this horse? I think we can. If I do this right, but first of all... we go to Dublin and then probably to Truro. Dublin will give us some pressure towards Poland. And Truro will give us some pressure to Korea. Yeah, these cities are not worth flipping yet. Come on. Oh, we have to wait a turn before he can start moving. That's fine. I did some math, and if I'm correct, from the tooltip, it should give 25 food and 25 golden age points per population flipped on standard speed. So for us, it should be 75 golden age points and food per population that we flip with the missionary. So the yields should be pretty decent, actually. It depends how many people we can flip per use. But it should be at least like 4. We should be able to flip a city with 1 use this early, which means more than half of the population has to be flipped. That would be 4 people here. That's what? That's 300 food, potentially, if I'm just doing the math right. Won't be too bad. But I guess we'll just find out soon. Oh, I might not be able to kill the horse. Damn it. Let's move. But I don't think... Yeah, this is definitely not enough. Whatever. It's still worth doing damage. You can... Actually, no. If I stayed on the hill, I would have been able to kill him, maybe. I'll just hide in the city. I pillage at least some of his tiles. I can't pillage anything with this guy. I'll just get locked inside of the territory. I have to move back. Is there a river? No, I don't see a river. When I move forward... Oh, how many hit points does he have? 18. Oh, that's not gonna work. That'll be suicide. I can pillage this tile. Then I can move and move once again. I think this guy will... Or... Who attacks first? Here we attack first. I hope we don't get a kill now, and this guy will finish him off. Okay, good. 45. I'm thinking we may have to go after Great Prophet as soon as possible, because we want to enhance our religion and get thrift. if it's still available. I should probably check that. Now all the religions were started. Here, beliefs. Let's see. Rift, Rift. Still available, and I don't want to lose it. That will solve our problem with income. Yeah, let's do it. Can't afford to delay Mandirs. Can't afford to grow that fast. In 30 turns, but because we are fighting quite a lot, we might be able to reduce that maybe even by half. Have to solve this problem. Remember, we are taking like 13 gold per turn from Inca, and that will end soon. Okay, great profit it is. Where do we send you? City, you'll go back. You will have to move out of enemy territory and send this guy back. I'll use him to pillage the spices. Maybe I can use this one to pillage the horses, just realized. Okay, 8 happiness. That looks much better. Try to get some more garrison units. For now, maybe could use the archer as a garrison unit as well. Fortify. And you will jump back to the city. Okay, 10 happiness. That looks much better. Problem is that we are now spread out all over the map with our units, and for some reason I don't feel safe. I expect Inca to declare war, I expect Shaka to declare war. I'm really not sure about Poland. We are already at war with Korea. Maybe we won't be pillaging those horses, at least not yet. Guidance and extra money from Dublin, good. Hope that we can make it, but it should be safe. Okay. Settler. Settler will have to wait for now. What else can I do? I can just build units. Let's build a Pictish warrior. Another one, and then archer, and another archer. I'll just keep building units here until we decide to raise the city. We won't finish all those units, most likely, but as well queue them up. Heal. We'll have to wait with those spices. Just move back. I think I'm perfectly fine delaying the next population. Let's queue up the council. What do we need in our capital? How much time do we have in our capital? That's another question. 26 turns, then we have to start working on Oracle. Ah. This is 28. But I think 28 is fine. Maybe barracks first. I think I actually overestimated the amount of science we are getting from the Pantheon and the Academy. I think we are falling behind. Let's check. Now we are still first, but I think this is wrong. I don't think that average is 2%. We are top when it comes to manufactured goods. That's nice. Not doing that bad, but I'm afraid this may change. For some reason, I have a feeling that we are falling behind. More people entering classical era. And now, how many people do we flip? 5. So 5 times 75 is what? Never do math on camera. 375? I think. Probably wrong, but find out. Yeah. Nope. What the hell? This is 6 times 75. Okay, let's just not do math on camera. That's the rule number 1 for every YouTuber. Don't ever do math on camera because you look like an idiot. At least it's like that for me. So I'll just do the math again off camera. But 450 food is quite a lot. So this will definitely speed up the growth. And our capital should be a monster pretty soon. It's already quite decent. 450 Golden Age points is not horrible either. Oh, wait, and I probably shouldn't starve this city. It can stagnate, but it can't starve. It sucks that I lost that population, but oh well, whatever. You're done with the market, so next, barracks. And by the way, now when we know the yield, so guys, what do you think about it? Was it worth it or not? I'm actually not sure. It's like, okay-ish. Not amazing. It's not that amazing right now because we really don't want to grow too much. It's definitely pretty good for tradition. Well, I think I'll just have to wait a bit longer before I decide how good it is. It's decent. I'm not saying it's bad, but how good it is, we'll see later, I think. Okay, now we go to Truro to flip that city and fortify another city here. Work the forest. Monument. We want that monument as soon as possible. 96 turns for the next social policy. That's a long time. But it will be pretty good. The next social policy, by the time we get it, we should get size 8 in probably here as well. That'll be like 5 free units. Hello, Korea. How are you doing there? Survivalism 2. And yeah, I was told that I should move this guy back to the capital and give him embarkation. And I agree with that. Can we just tell him to go back? 12 turns? That's not too long. May even make it. Wait, I hope that we can make it through here. Actually, this is gonna be close. We have to make it to let's say this tile. Once we are here, we should be fine. I just hope that we don't get locked out here. Okay, wait this turn. As for our capital. Oh wait. We want to work. I think we want to work library, get another great scientist in 130 turns. That's not too long for marathon pace. Just boost our science income even more. I'll try to get probably like 5 academies around my capital in this game. I'll try to do that as soon as possible. Here, border growth. How long? 15, 14. Guess the copper will have to wait a while. Needs orders. Who needs orders? Sure, let's move you north. Maybe I'll even hide the Pictish warrior. Archer can't shoot. If they move forward, then I'll just send these guys. No, he's retreating. Okay. I think, yeah, maybe I could catch them around our capital and kill them. Wait. Now we are starving. This is still more production. I think this is the best we can do right now. Won't be growing, but the production is decent. And we'll start growing when we get better food tiles. Heal. Everyone, like everyone wants gold, and Korea has monopoly on gold. Where is the closest gold tile? Quite far away. Okay, library. Next. Want embassy, sure. And you want me to declare war on Caesar? No, not for only 4 gold per turn. You'd have to pay me a lot more. I'd do it for probably like 20 gold per turn. Of course, Rome wouldn't be able to do anything to us, so it would be a cold war. But it's still the penalty for being aggressive that I don't want to get. I think another library. Done with the monument. Let's go well into shrine. Something that we can decide later. Okay, and this will be the last turn for this episode. I just want to flip through. Tell me I can't move at all. Oh, it's quite an army you have around here. No, we'll just keep defending. I don't want to attack. Okay, I'll move this guy closer now. Won't attack. If he wants to attack, it's fine with me. fortify. The war. Yeah, we need Mongolia to keep Kokatel busy. Okay. Oh, and by the way, what about sending the Great General south? It's probably too late for that. How many points until we get another one? 60. Maybe we'll just spawn another one. But well, this is all for today's episode. It's getting a bit more complicated. I just have too many problems, too many enemies. But as long as we stay ahead tech-wise, we should be fine. Just have to keep an eye on our yields, make sure that our happiness doesn't drop below 0. And make sure that we don't lose units. So we can buy another unit. I'll think if I want to buy a catapult or if I want another Pictish warrior. I can do all of that off camera. So, as usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.